So if you're looking for an amazing personal transformational program, then NLP Master Practitioner training with a mind for adventure is probably what you're looking for. We are definitely not a conference centre. We are definitely not a room full of tens of other people. What we are is a holistic experience. We are an integrative experience. We are an approach that looks at you and all of your well-being. Running our courses in rural locations as a retreat, immersing yourself in everything there is to learn about Master Practitioner training, but more importantly, allowing you to totally engage in the journey that is your transformation and choosing to support you in wherever you choose to go.
It's been a roller coaster emotional 2 weeks. So it's been an immersive course, meaning that we spent all this time in this wonderful lodge, which is actually just in front of me, you can't see that, and spending it with Ian and the other people on the course, and just taking a lot of time to chew things over, think things through, and listen to Ian's learnings and then get to practice them all. It's been a time of huge transformation and change.
I've enjoyed loads of different aspects about the course. One of the main things that I've enjoyed is being able to be away and enjoy being here at Mill Barn, and having the retreat side of the NLP experience has been absolutely lovely. Having the time to have 2 weeks to really integrate all the different things that I've learnt, and just have the space and the time to understand myself and others and all the different concepts.
The course format is really natural and very flexible. It's how Ian puts the practice, puts the experience together. It's very holistic. So on the journey, we're recapping everything from practitioner level into the new bits from Tad's tapes, and it's evolving all the time. So if someone brings up a question, we can look at that, investigate it, and then bring it back. And it's just a whole very holistic process of bringing in our learning, our questioning, and developing from there.
What's the best thing that you've learned from the course?
There's a lot of them. It's not necessarily a fact. It's more sort of things within myself and learning about myself. Bumped up against a lot of boundaries within myself throughout this course, and really had to push and expand who I am and who I think I am, and also who I'm not. And that's been, at times, it's been very difficult. But with all of that challenge comes, some of the biggest rewards as well.
A typical day life at Master Prac with Ian and Mind for Adventure is holistically calming from the beginning. You wake up calm, excited for breakfast. However, depending on the group, breakfast could be anything from a quick cup of tea, coffee. 8 o'clock generally, we're heading down to the beach or a nice location to do a bit of hypno and meditation to get back into the line of thinking from what we learned from everything from hypno, from my NLP practitioner. Get back, nice breakfast, generally involves avocado if Ian's around, or eggs. Everyone else, bit of this, bit of that, and then we crack on for the day's journey, which whether it be recapping stuff from, again, NLP Master Practitioner, to going into furthers about values or prime concerns, which was a big day for me.
What would you take from the course into your working life?
Patience. Just the opportunity to let people learn and grow for themselves. Sort of one of the biggest ironies about a course with dealing with people such as this one is actually there's a huge amount of scope for knowing when to take a step backwards and let people learn and grow by themselves, and walking in step, in pace of people and leading them, rather than being someone who points out and tries to fix and mend, which is a habit I think many of us have, and it's actually one that's very, very healthy to learn to let go of.
I'm really excited that once I get home, I'm going to be able to use so much that I've learned in my work. I also feel that I'm going to be able to use a lot of it with my family as well, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait to get home and get started on writing all my packages and bringing it into the holistic side of things that I already do, to make a better business, basically.
The retreat base is, I fundamentally sign up for. It's that level of immersion where you can sign off from the real world almost and bring the real world into you again. I absolutely established my breathing again and being in tune with myself, which is going to help me long term. And 2 weeks over a lifetime is nothing really, is it? But what it really does do is help the group evolve and help Ian interact with us really well into seeing where we want to be and how we want to be it.
What do you like about the retreat-based nature of the course?
It's been very relaxing. It's been a wonderful opportunity to get away during the break times. You can stand actually right here and just listen to the birds and take time to chill out. Loads of opportunities to go down to the beach in the morning and the evening, and whether that's doing something maybe with Ian or with other people, hypno or some breathing, maybe some other sort of teachings or learnings, or actually just trying to find some crabs, dipping your feet in the sea, going for a bit of a wander and explore, and just having some time out to just take your time. Because if there's one thing this course sort of gives you, it's time to really think things through.
The typical format of the day has gone waking up and gathering in the kitchen every morning, having a bit of a chinwag, and then all heading straight down to the beach. Mainly that's been Hope Cove, which is absolutely beautiful. Occasionally we've gone to some of the other beaches nearby. Come back, we all make breakfast together, which is really lovely, and then we start on the work for the day, break for lunch, go back, do a bit more. Quite often in the morning will be more all the information based stuff, and then we'll start to be probably a bit more interactive after that, being able to use all the stuff that we've learnt in the morning and sort of trial and test it out on each other, which is really good fun, and a great opportunity just to try everything that you've learnt and get feedback and find out maybe where you could be doing things better, possibly where you're going a little bit wrong, and just to be able to like improve on your skills all the time, which is awesome.
I don't think we've been in the classroom. It's been the converted barn is stunning. It's open, it's bright. We drink a lot of tea, drink a lot of coffee, but it could be a chat outside, it could be chat up in the field, or doing some work down at the beach, just discussing different issues, whether it's hypnosis or anchoring or parts integrated. Yeah, absolutely. The breakthroughs, I had my breakthrough day yesterday, both as a client as a coach, and it's amalgamation and the funneling all the learnings through both practitioner level, through the CDs, through Ian's development with us and our own learning, and putting it into practice. And that's really great. What I experienced yesterday was that I can do this, and I also learn a lot about myself as well in terms of both skill and personal development.
The thing that I like most about doing the Master Practitioner course in a retreat style, for me, being a mum, being at home, being a mum majority of the time, sometimes it can be quite hard to sort of get time off. Actually setting aside this time, especially for me, to gather new skills, concentrate on myself, and just fully engage in the whole process from the start of the day to the end of the day, not having to go back home and sort of pick back up being mum. 2 weeks to really sink your teeth into and understand all of the concepts, all of the ideas, and to build some great relationships with some of the other people on the course as well, has just for me been absolutely fantastic. I really feel like I've had a chance to understand myself better, and I feel completely like re-energised really from doing a retreat-based course. It's been lovely.
It's a brilliant course, and what better place to come and learn about yourself. You could spend 2 weeks away in the sun, spend a lot of money, and still come back with a lot of issues going on around your head. Whereas you come here, you're going to go away with a much clearer head and feeling.
What would you say to anyone thinking of coming on the course?
Take your time, choose if it is right for you, because it's going to push you. It's going to make you have to think really hard about yourself, who you're with, your loved ones, what you do. But if you're willing to push through that and find out what's really going on, and dig deep, maybe open up a few boxes you don't want to open up, then do it. Pay the money and you'll get the value.
For anyone out there that is thinking about possibly coming and doing the Master Practitioner course, I would say definitely go for it. 2 weeks may seem like a large amount of time, but it has gone so quickly. I could stay here for another 2 weeks. I have loved every minute of it. Start to finish, the hypnotherapy every morning, just connecting with the outdoors again, giving yourself space and time to grow, develop, and just all the new knowledge that we've all been gifted with this last 2 weeks has been absolutely awesome. And I feel like I'm now part of something bigger. I've got a lovely, I've got some great new friends, as well as again, catching up with Ian and stuff has been absolutely awesome. It's just an incredible opportunity to grow as a person and just learn some awesome new skills.
So if you're looking to have an amazing transformational experience, one in which you can integrate all of your learnings, enjoy the great outdoors, and just be part of the world and the environment that you live in, then come and join us in one of our many rural locations on our Mind for Adventure Master Practitioner training.